BEB 25103 Programming for Engineers.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Fakri Syakirin bin Kamarudin and my student ID is 5122012016 and 8. And this is my friend.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Kamarudin bin Mahazir. My tax ID is 5122112017.
Today, we would like to present about our mini project that we are required to create a billing system for the company that uses Python to automatically calculate the customer's bill. So, our group will present about billing system for income tax. Introduction of Python. Python is a well-known programming language that has been around for a long time. Python is well known for its user-friendly coding interface which attracts for programmers. Web development, software development, mathematical operation, and system scripting are all common uses for this programming language. Next, Python may be used on a server to construct online applications with which other software to create processes, connect to database system, manage massive data, conduct difficult maths, and be used for quick prototyping. So, you know, income tax rates calculated by LHDN company. So, I want to explain little bit about the LHDN company. LHDN in English is Malaysian Inland Revenue Board. That short form is IRBM. So, the history of IRBM is Income Tax Department. The Inland Revenue Department of Malaysia was renamed the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia on March 1, 1996. In Malaysia, LHDN or IRBM is one of the primary revenue collection agencies for the Ministry of Finance. IRBM is a government organization that was founded to gain greater autonomy in the country, particularly in financial and personnel administration. Function and responsibilities of LHDN. LHDN is responsible for serving as the government agent and is obligated to perform services such as tax administration, assessment, enforcement, and collection. The agency is responsible for collecting income tax, petroleum income tax, stamp duties, real properties gain tax, inheritance duties, and any additional taxes agreed upon by the board's government. LHDN is mandated to participate in all situations connected to taxation, whether inside or beyond Malaysia. The LHDN is mandated to advise the government on all topics relating to taxation, in addition to liaising with the relevant ministry and statutory authorized. LHDN is also responsible for performing any additional tasks delegated to the board by any other written legislation. Additionally, LHDN is obligated to serve as a collection agency for and on behalf of any entity involved in the recovery of past due debts. So, I want to explain you about the table of income tax rate. Based on the income tax rates table from LHDN website, we have 4 categories that have taxable income, calculations, rate, and tax. I take the example if a person has an annual income of 15,000 ringgit, he is categorized in 5,001 ringgit to 20,000 ringgit. So, the calculation is the first 5,000 will be subtracted from the next 15,000 ringgit. After that, the remaining 1,000 take 1% of the 1,000 ringgit. So the tax he has to pay is only 10 ringgit, because the first 5,000 ringgit in the first tax table is 0. Moreover, if the income is 25,000 ringgit, he is included in the category of 20,001 ringgit of to 35,000 ringgit based on the table. So the first 20,000 ringgit out of the 25,000 ringgit is deducted and the tax is 150. The remaining 5,000 will be taxed at 3%. So 5,000 divide 100 times 3 equal to 15 ringgit. So 15 ringgit will be added to RM 150 equal to 165 ringgit. So the tax rate for 25,000 ringgit income has to pay as much as 1,065 ringgit only. Okay, that's all from me. I will give Kamarudin to explain more about the rate of tax calculation through Python. Thank you.
Okay. As for the program, we use Choni Python to program this assessment. Okay. For the program, we start with the library. The library is where I put my name, tax number, IC number, citizenship, gender, date of birth, and status. And it's where Fakri put his. Okay, we start with the library, and then we design the layout. In the layout, when we start the program, it will display "Welcome to LHDN Malaysia billing system," and ask for a password. The password is 1234. After that, it will go to the main menu. In the main menu, it will ask you to give the person ID. The person ID that I have put in this text calculator is my ID, which is 512211200175, and Fakri's ID, which is 512201200168. Okay. When I enter my person ID, it will go to my settings. In my settings, it will have my layout, and in Fakri setting, it will have Fakri layout, which display his name and everything. Okay. Okay. The first thing that will happen after I insert my ID correctly is it will print out these parameters, which is press 1, press 2, or press 3. Press 1 for layout, press 2 for input information, press 3 for exit. When I press 1, it will display the layout, my layout, because I used my ID. If I use Fakri's ID, it will display Fakri's layout. Okay. After that, if I choose option 2, it will it will display the input information, which is my tax input. I will have to fill out the input first with my yearly income from employment, and then yearly income from rents. And in this option, if my yearly income is lower than 34,000, I will have 0 tax, which is I won't be taxed by the government. Okay. If it is more than 34,000, it will go to the second, it will continue to else. After that, we have to fill in the total relief. In the individual and department relative, you will get 9,000 total relief first. After that, it will ask you for you will get 1,500. For 2 parents, it's just divided by 2. Okay. After that, it will ask for basic support equipment for those who are ill. The basic support equipment, you can claim up to 6,000 only. If you choose more than 6,000, it will loop back using the while loop. Okay. It is same for the OKU, disabled individual under 6,000. It will ask for a value under 6,000. If you input it more than 6,000, it will loop back. Okay. For the child, for the number of child under 18, one child is equal, you will get 2,000 for one child under 18. For child over 18, you will get 8,000 for one child. For the child of OKU, for the OKU child, you will get 14,000 for one child. Okay, so for the total relief. For the life insurance, you can claim under 7,000. If you input it more than 7,000, it will while loop back. Okay. After all of those input have been filled, every single total relief will be total, and then the total income will minus the total relief. Chargeable income is the income that will be taxed by LHDN. Okay, this is the tax calculator. Okay, the tax calculator has been explained by my friend Fakri. Every single thing that is here has been explained by Fakri, and okay. After the tax calculator and after I get the total value of tax, there it will go to the total rebate. Okay, for rebate, if my chargeable income is less than 35,000, I will get 400. I will get 400 total rebate. This is the tax calculator. The tax calculator will take the value from the chargeable income and calculate it to show the percentage of tax that we have to pay. Okay, this is rebate. For rebate, if your chargeable income is under 35,000, you will get 400 rebate, meaning your tax will minus the total rebate. If your income is more than 35,000, you will get no rebate. After that, the receipt will be printed. In the receipt, we have the name of the tax, the name of the person that is being taxed, the income tax number, the statutory income from employment, the statutory income from rent, aggregate income, total relief, chargeable income, total income tax after rebate. Okay, that is all from the receipt, and then it will print out. Press 1 to go back to main menu, or press 2 to exit. If you press 1, it will go back to main menu. This is the main menu is right by here. It will go back to the main menu and display these options. Okay. And lastly, for the third option from the main menu, the third option from main menu will just exit your program. Okay. For Fakri's program, if I put in Fakri's ID, it will the difference is it will display Fakri information. Fakri name, tax number, IC number, citizen, gender, date of birth, and status. Everything is the same, and after you choose, if you choose one, it will display the layout. You can go back to main menu or exit the option. Now I will start the program. This is the program. First thing that happen is when you enter the program, it will pop up, welcome to LHDN Malaysia billing system, and it will ask for the password. Like I said before, the password is 1234. If you enter the wrong password, it will ask to enter it again. So I just enter the correct password and then I'm in. Now it will ask for the tax number. For the tax number, I choose my tax number. After that, I have successfully entered the billing system and it will ask for layout, for the input information or for exit. I will choose, the first thing I will choose is the layout. Okay. Enter. You can see it displays my layout. Muhammad Kamarudin Memazir, the tax number, the identification number, the citizenship, the gender, the date of birth and the status. After that, it will ask for me to go back to the menu or to exit. I will choose 1 to go back to the menu. Okay. And it will ask again for the tax number. I will enter my tax number. Okay. It will ask for the options. I will then choose, this time I will choose input information. Okay. I choose input information. So 2. Okay. For the input information, it will ask my yearly income. Just follow this through and I just put my yearly income for 50,000. Yeah. Let me test the first one. The first one is under 34,000. I won't get taxed, so I will just enter 20,000. Okay. And this one for my rents, I will just input 0. Okay. As you can see, your income tax is 0. You can go back. I will go back to my menu. This one. Okay. Tax number. Okay. And I will choose the option 2. Okay. This time I will put yearly income more than 34,000. So I will just put 50,000. Enter. And for the yearly income from the rents, I will just put 100. Okay, 100 in the rent. Okay. Okay. After that, my total relief will automatically kick in 9,000 because that is the individual and dependent relative total relief. After that, it will ask me for number of parents, so I would choose just 1. And after that, it will choose the best. It will ask for the basic supporting equipment under 6,000. Okay, because this is a while loop. If I put more than 6,000, like 70,000, it will ask again. So I just put 0, and this is the same. If I just put 70,000, 7,000, it will ask again. So I just put 0, and the number of child, I don't have any child, but I will just put 1. Number of child over 18, I don't have any child, so I just put 0. Number of child of OKU, 0 again. Number of life insurance, okay, this is a while loop also. So if I put more than 7,000, like 8,000, it will ask again. Okay. So I just put my normal 15,000, 1,500. Okay, and I will enter. When I press enter, everything will be calculated automatically. And as you can see from this receipt, it will display my name, my tax number, my income from employment, my income from rent, and the aggregate income is actually the total of my employments plus rents, and it will minus my total relief, which is 14,000. If you calculate it, it will get 36,100. And because my chargeable income is more than 35,000, I won't get any rebate. So it will display this after rebate. Okay, if I wanted to get rebate, I have to put my income under 36,000. Let me try again. Please enter input option. I will choose 1 to go back to main menu. Okay, tax number. Okay, for information. Second, I will choose yearly income. I will choose 50,000. 50,000. I will choose 0. Random 1. Take 1 0 0. Number child. What to 0 insurance. I would choose 5,000 this time. So I want to show the total, the rebate. I choose 5,000 and enter. As you can see, it displays the same thing, but this time, because of my chargeable income is less than 35,000, I will get rebate of 400. After that, I will press 1 again to go back to main menu. Press option 1 to go back to main menu and enter my ID. And after that, for the last option, I will press 3 for exit. Okay, I will press 3, enter. That is all. It exited the program and it's an okay. Now let's try running Fakri's ID, which is 5112. Okay. Fakri. Oh, Fakri. Can you tell me your ID? Yeah. Okay. Your ID, please.
5122
012
012
016
016
8.
8.
And okay, this is Fakri's billing system. Okay, for the layout, let me press it. Okay, as you can see, this is Fakri's layout. He has his name, his tax number, his IC, his citizenship, his gender, and his date of birth, and his status. Okay, everything is actually the same. The only difference is that it will display Fakri's name and information. Okay, let me just press 1 to go back to main menu and text number 5122012068. Okay, for this time I will choose 2, press 2, yearly income, yeah, 50,000. Okay, rent 0, number of parents in 0. I just put 0 because I would just want to show the display. Sorry, okay. This is the receipt. For the receipt, it will display Fakri's name and tax ID, and then everything else is actually the same from before. Because it is 36,000, he will get no rebate, and it will be 680. Okay, that is all. Let me just press 2 to exit. Okay, I have exited the program. That is all for me. Thank you very much.